Hello Amateurs, my name is Manoj Kumar. Now I am uploading my fourth video, and in this video we will start the chapter 7th, and the name of chapter is coordinate geometry. You know very well, in ninth class we have studied the location of the position of the points on a plane, and we requires the pair of the coordinate axes, and these axes are known as x-axis and y-axis. The distance of the point from the y-axis is called its x-coordinate or known as abscissa, and the distance of the point from the x-axis is called its y-coordinate, and it is known as ordinates. Now, before start, what we have to do in this chapter, coordinate geometry, you will see it's a mind map. And in this mind map, we will discuss what we have to do in this chapter. Now, in the center, the name of the chapter is written, and in very first step, you will see what is the meaning of the coordinate geometry. The meaning of the coordinate geometry is here, the study of the algebraic equations on graph. In this topic, we will use the distance formula. This formula is used to find the distance between two points whose coordinates are given. You can see the side. There 2 points are given. First point is P, whose coordinates are x1 and y1, and another point is x2, y2. We can find the distance between P and Q, and the distance is by using the distance formula. The formula is PQ is equals to under root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y2 whole square, and we will use this formula to find the distance between 2 points. After finding the distance formula, we will do its applications, and then we will start section formula. In this formula, what is given? There are 2 points, and you can see here there are 2 points A and B whose coordinates are x1 and y1, and the coordinates of B is x2, y2, and that 2 points are divided by a point. The point is known as here P, whose coordinates are xy, and this point divides the line segment AB in definite ratio, and the ratio is here m1 and m2. Then how we will find the value of coordinates of P? You can see upper side, its formula is given m1 x2 plus minus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus minus m2, and this is for its x value, and we will find its y value by using second formula, and second formula is here m1 y2 plus minus m2 y1 upon m1 plus minus m2. And remember, when a point P divide AB internal in ratio m1 and m2, you will use plus sign, and when point P divide AB line segment external, then you will use negative formula. It is a very important. After finding the section formula, we will find the midpoint of the line segment. Let us suppose P and Q are your given points whose coordinates are x1 and y1, and coordinates of Q are x2 and y2, and let us suppose R is your midpoint of PQ. Then this formula you will use x1 plus x2 upon 2 and y1 plus y2 upon 2. This formula, by using this formula, we can find the coordinates of R, which is the midpoint of P and Q. And after this, you will see the last topic, that is area of a triangle. Suppose now here 3 points are given. The points are P, Q and R. The coordinates of P is x1 and y1, and coordinates of Q are x2, y2, and coordinates of R are x3 and y3, and you will use this formula to find the area of the triangle PQR, that is equals to half bracket x1 y2 minus y3 bracket close plus x2 bracket start y3 minus y1 bracket close plus x3 y1 minus y2. And we will, in this topic, we will discuss these topics. First is the meaning of coordinate geometry, then we will use distance formula, then section formula, after this midpoint formula, and the last, that is area of a triangle. Students, before start this chapter, once again I want to repeat the meaning of a coordinate geometry. Here two words are used, coordinate and geometry. So it is the combination of algebra and geometry. So that's why it is known as a coordinate geometry. Here clearly written as it helps to study the geometry using algebra. That's why it is known as a coordinate geometry. And it is widely used in various fields such as physics, engineering, navigation, and seismology and arts. And in this chapter, once again, we will learn how to find the distance between 2 points whose coordinates are given, and to find the area of triangle formed by 3 given points. You will also study how to find the coordinates of the point which divide a line segment joining 2 given points in a given ratio. Already we have discussed in mind map same things. Before start exercise 7.1, student, you will write down the distance formula, and the distance formula is P and Q, and the coordinates of P are x1 and y1, and the coordinates of Q are x2 and y2. Then you can see in yellow box PQ is equals to under root x2 minus x1 whole square by 2 minus y1 whole square, and this formula is known as distance formula, and we will use same formula again and again in exercise 7.1. Now I am going to solve the first example of 7.1. You can see how to use this distance formula. What they have given here, do the points 3, 2, 2, minus 3 and 2 minus 3 form a triangle. If so, then name the type of the triangle formed. Here we will find the distance between P and Q, then Q and R, and then PR. In first step, you will find the distance between P and Q by using distance formula, and you can clearly see what is the distance formula is here, x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square is equals to, and put the values of x1 and y2, and you will assume the value of the coordinates of P x1 and y1, and coordinates of Q x2 and y2, and then substitute the values of here P and Q, and after putting the values 3 plus 2 whole square, 2 plus 3 whole square, and after solving you will get here under root 50. Approximate values, there is no need to find its approximate. Similarly, you will find here QR by using distance formula, which is equals to under root 52. Then similarly you will find here PR by using distance formula, and its value is under root 2. So it's, you can see clearly, you can see these all sides are different, and we can say here the sum of any two of these distances greater than the third side. Therefore The points PQ and RR forms a triangle. See the first question. And this exercise totally based upon distance formula. And first question is find the distance between the following pair of points. And I am going to start the very first part. 2 points are given. First point is 2, 3 and second point is 4, 1. Now I am going to solution of first part. In first step, let us assume the coordinates of P are 2 and 3 and the coordinates of Q are 4 and 1. And by using distance formula, we have to find the distance between P and Q. So therefore, PQ is equals to under root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. And substitute the values of the coordinates of P and Q. And after substitution, you will see 4 minus 2 whole square plus 1 minus 3 whole square and the square root of whole. And after simplification, you will see under root 2 square plus minus under root whole square. And after solving, the value of PQ is equals to under root 8. So we can say here the distance between P and Q is under root 8. Similarly, we can find the second part and third part of the first question. And second question is also same. And here we will use the distance formula. And third question is also same. Mostly all the question of this exercise 1 to 6 are all same. But in third question, what they have given, determine if the points 1, 5, 2, 3 and minus 2, minus 11 are collinear. Here we will check these all points are lies in a straight line. For this we need here what we have to prove, the sum of any two sides is equals to third side. If the sum of two sides is not equals to the third side, we will say these points are not collinear. If the sum of two sides is equals to the third side, we will say the points are given points are collinear. Now let us suppose in first step the coordinates of A 1 5, B 2 3 and C minus 2 and minus 11. And you will find the one by one the value of AB segment, BC segment and CA segment. And you will use distance formula, and we know that what is the distance formula. Once again I will be repeat here. Under root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. And after substituting the values A and B, you will see the value of AB is under root 5. Similarly, you will find the value of BC, and that is equals to under root 212. And see the third one, CA is equals to, that is equals to under root 265. So you can see clearly all the values are here different. AB is not equals to BC and BC is not equals to CA. So it is clearly the sum of any two side is not equals to third side. So we will say the given points are not collinear. After third question, we will start fourth question, and in this question check whether the given points are the vertices of isosceles triangle. And we know that if a triangle is said to be the isosceles if its two sides are equal, then we will say a triangle is a isosceles triangle. And now you can see the solution of this question. Let us suppose your A coordinates of A are 5 and minus 2 and coordinates of B are 6, 4 and the coordinates of C are 7 minus 2. So here you will find the length of AB, BC and CA, and we will use here again distance formula. And once again I want to use distance formula, and we know that the distance formula is x under root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. and you will put the values of coordinates of A and B, and then the distance of AB is equals to under root 17. Similarly, you can find the value of BC, that is also equals to under root 37, and CA is equals to 2. And here you can see the AB is equals to BC, which is equals to under root 37. So the given points are vertices of the vertices of an isosceles triangle. Why isosceles triangle? The length of AB and BC are equal. Students, I hope you can understand the importance of the distance formula. In every question of 7.1, we will use this formula. And now I am going to start question number 7. See the statement of this question. Find the point on the x-axis which is equidistant from 2 and minus 5, and other point is minus 2 and 9. And please read this statement very carefully. What is given? We have to find a point on x-axis and whose distance is equal from both points, and first point is 2 minus 5 and another point is minus 2 and 9. Let P is required point and whose coordinates are x and 0. Why its coordinates are x and 0? Because in question it is given it lies on a x-axis, and we know that if any point lies on x-axis in general form, that the coordinates of that points are x and 0. And here let us suppose your coordinates of A are 2 minus 5 and B are minus 2 and 9. Then according to question, what is given? The point P is having an equal distance from A and B. So we will write down here AB equals to BP. By using distance formula, you will put the values of the coordinate A, B and P. So we will get here equation under root x minus 2 whole square 0 plus 5 whole square is equals to under root x plus 2 whole square plus 0 minus 9 whole square. Now we will solve it. So for solving, we will do the squaring both side, and after squaring both side you will get here x minus 2 whole square plus 25 equals to x plus 2 whole square plus 81, and left hand side you will expand x minus 2 whole square, and you will get here x square minus 4x plus 4 plus 25 equals to x. In right hand side x square plus 4x plus 4 plus 81, and now simplify both sides. So you can see x square will be cancelled and 4 and 4 will be cancelled, because both terms having same like terms but their opposite signs. So they are, after simplification left hand side you will expand your right hand side by using same identity a plus b whole square, and then you can see here x square will be cancelled, 4 and 4 will be cancelled, because x square and x square having equal and opposite sign. In same way 4 and 4 also cancelled. So after simplification you will get here in next term, next step, minus 4x plus 25 is equals to 4x plus 81. Then you will bring like terms one side and constant terms another sides. So after bringing, we will get here minus 8x is equals to 56, and the value of x you can see minus 7, and required point P whose coordinates are minus 7 and 0.
See eighth question. Find the value of y for which the distance between the point P and Q is 10 units. In this question, the distance between a line segment, the name of the line segment is P and Q is 10 unit. This is given, and then we have to find the value of a Q. This question is very important. Now see the solution. The given point P whose coordinates are 2, -3 and point Q whose coordinates are 10 and y. Then according to question PQ is equals to 10. So here we will use distance formula, and we know that the formula of distance is under root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Now you will substitute the values of the coordinates of P and Q, and we will get under root 10 minus 2 whole square y plus 3 whole square is equals to 10. So you can see its left hand side there is square root. We want to remove this square root, so you will do squaring both sides. After squaring both sides, expand y plus 3 whole square, and after expanding y plus 3 whole square, you will get in left hand side 64 plus y square plus 6y plus 9 equals to 10 square, and in right hand side you can see there is the square of 10. We will get this by squaring both sides. Now simplify. Now do the simplification of left hand side as well as right hand side, and bring your right hand side to left hand side. You will get here quadratic equations, and quadratic equation is y square plus 6y minus 27 equals to 0, and here you will find the solution of this quadratic equation by any method, and I will use here factorization method to solve this quadratic equation. And y square plus 9 by minus 3 by minus 27 equals to 0. And we get here two factors, y plus 9 and other factor is y minus 3 equals to 0. And compare both factor to zeros, and after comparing we get here two values of y. First is y equals to minus 9 and second value is y equals to 3. Now I am going to solve the last question of this exercise, and the question is find a relation between x and y such that the point xy is equidistant from the point, and given points are 3, 6 and minus 3 and 4. This question is same like question number 7. Here you can see the point xy is equidistant from two another points which are also given. See the solution of this question. The given points are A whose coordinates are 3, 6 and B is whose coordinates are minus 3 and 4. Let point P whose coordinates are xy be the point such that BA equals to PB. It is given PA is equals to PB. So we will use here distance formula and put the values of the coordinates of A, B and P. In this formula, PA is equals to PB. By using distance formula, you will get here under root x minus 3 whole square plus y minus 6 whole square, which is equals to under root x plus 3 whole square plus y minus 4 whole square. And you can see there is square root on both sides, and we want to remove this square root, so you will do squaring both sides, and after squaring both sides you will get here x minus 3 whole square plus y minus 6 whole square equals to x plus 3 whole square plus y minus 4 whole square, and expand both sides, left hand side as well as right hand side, by using the identity a minus b whole square and a plus b whole square. And after expansion you will see in left hand side x square minus 6x plus 9 plus y square minus 12y plus 36. Now see your right hand side, x square plus 6x plus 9 plus y square plus 16 minus 8y, and do the simplification, and after simplification you will see your left hand side minus 6x minus 12y plus 36 equals to 6x plus 16 minus 8y, and bring your right hand side to left hand side and you will get here minus 12x minus 4y plus 20 equals to 0, and taking minus 4 common, and then you will get 3x plus y minus 5 equals to 0, and our required relation is here 3x plus y minus 5 equals to 0.